teaming up with, Seth and Roman and maybe the Usos, and we can have ourselves a little 5-on-5, war game style match. The only thing is, if that happened, who would be on Solo team along with The Rock? They would have to add a person. Who would be on their side? It was going to be a 5-on-5. I like where this is going. Like I said, the Bloodline story continues. When we think the Bloodline is over, it's just heating up. When we think it's slowing down, it's going up. So Bloodline, this is great storytelling by Triple H and the rest of the creative team in WWE. They are definitely building a story here. And this all started back in 2020 when Roman won the Universal Championship at Payback 2020 when he defeated Braun Strowman and the previous champion before him, the late, great Bray Wyatt. But yeah, we don't know. But I know the Bloodline is just getting started. Remember, The Rock told Cody Rhodes, we're just getting started. He'll have his feud with Cody. What could happen too, speaking of which, since Rock is going to feud with Cody, I think this is when it's going to start doing a dividing of the war. It'll be these three versus these three, and Rock will be having his feud with Cody Rhodes. And when that's finished, then Rock will be added to this feud, and maybe Seth Rollins get added to this feud, make it a 4-on-4 match. That could be very well possible. But we got to remember, Rock and Cody will be going on. It's rumored to have a Cody versus Rock at next year's WrestleMania 41. Supposedly could be Minneapolis, Minnesota. Supposedly, nothing's official yet. But as far as WrestleMania location for WrestleMania 41. But this very well could be a great storyline of the Bloodline story continuing. And like I said, we could have a Civil War Part 2 at Survivor Series. If not Survivor Series, maybe a big SummerSlam match. Who knows? I know that when they have this Bloodline versus Bloodline match, it will be at a big stage event. And it's going to be a very good one. It's going to be better than the first Civil War match. Man, I feel like trying to watch WWE. We know storylines and characters. It's like watching a movie, especially with this Bloodlines. It's literally like a movie, but long-term movie. It's literally a mini-series / movie watching the Bloodline form. It's been 4 years now. The Bloodline's been going strong, and there's been many changes, many additions now, and it could be a subtraction of certain things, but mostly addition to make the whole storyline better. So I can't wait to see what it's going to do. Now, remember, you said WrestleMania 41 will be Roman versus Rock, and then we'll end a storyline here. If so, that's a great storyline. 4 or 5 years in, like I said, it's like a movie. It started with Roman winning the championship, the Universal title. Then it ends, and that's at Payback 2020. It ends at WrestleMania 41, which will be approximately 4.5 years later. Not a bad story to me. One of the best storylines in history of professional wrestling, not just WWE. You tell me what storyline is better than the Bloodline. The only storyline I do see that's solid too is the Judgment Day, but the Bloodline was before the Judgment Day. Judgment Day started in 2022, Bloodline 2020. Other than that, though, this will be a great story. And Rock and Roman, this is going to kick off their story, as Good Brett mentioned. Rock and Roman, which I also believe will be WrestleMania 41. Rumor, he'll have a match with Cody, but I think it'll be a SummerSlam type match or Royal Rumble even. It ain't going to be a WrestleMania match. But this is the match we wanted. We all wanted Roman versus The Rock. We all wanted this for years. And now they've been waiting their time, trying to do the proper build storyline, and then that finally it's here. It's going to come down to a simple thing. Like I said earlier, it's going to be the final boss or the head of the table that will win that match. And then it's going to be first final ball versus head of the table. That's what's going to come down to at the end of the day. Everybody said Rock versus Cody, maybe Elimination Chamber, because Roman and Rock do not need the Cody title. No, they don't. And that is a whole fact. This is a title. It's the star power all over it. Right.
Because I am that damn good.
Yeah, definitely. They don't need a championship around this. They don't need none of that. Not at all. Not at all. But I can see Rock and Cody, they will sell their differences at a Royal Rumble or SummerSlam first. And then the big fish that we all want will be Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania 41. And that will also not only end that storyline, it will also end The Rock's career. That'll be the last match The Rock ever performs in. Because Rock said he wants to come back something big, something major, something that the fans will be interested in and invested. And that is Roman Reigns. And we heard this once Roman Reigns became the head of the table and won the championship back in 2020. So this is definitely where it's going to end at. And, and Rock will send Roman to the sunset. So definitely something interesting to see. That's how we're going to do it. At least how WWE will do that storyline. And honestly, I wouldn't want to see it any other way. Rock versus Roman, final boss, head of the table. I don't see what's the problem with that. That's perfect storytelling. And like I said before, WWE definitely knows how to write a story and keep us interested. Like I said, it's not just storyline. It's like it's a movie. It's like a little mini series movie. Like I said, why watch reality shows? Why watch NFL? Why watch MLB? Why watch NBA? Why watch the NHL when you got the WWE? That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say regarding that whole thing when it comes to storyline. That's all I have to say regarding that.
That's all I got to say about that.
This is great storytelling. And not only is this great storytelling for right now, this is storytelling that's going to be talked about for many, many years down the line. Yeah, Facts the Rumble will go for Cody and Rock. Carl said Facts. Yes. Rock versus Roman will be Rock's last final match. And that's it, a retirement match. And Rock to the sunset. Rock's already, established actor and rumored he could become president one day of the United States. But that's another story for another day. But other than that, this is where the Bloodline story is headed to. And Rock was right. He said that it's going to be the Rock 10.0. He said that at the WrestleMania 40 Night 1 press conference. And we're going to get not just the Rock 10.0, we're going to get a Bloodline 5.0. We'll get Roman Reigns 2.0 or 5.0. We're going to get all of that. And I think that'll be the perfect way to tell a story. And it'll be the perfect way for everyone to enjoy perfect storytelling. There's no other way besides that. So definitely buckle your seatbelt. The ground's going to get bumpy. And it's only just to go like The Rock said. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the Bloodline versus Bloodline, it will come down to final boss and the head of the table. It's going to come down to those two. And if it sets it up, that's going to set it up to. And that always going to set it up. You're going to either root for the final boss or you're going to root for the head of the table. That's who you're going to root for at the end of the day. That's what it's going to come down to. That's the match we all want. So we're going to get that match at WrestleMania 41. And then finally, we'll get The Rock and Roman to end this long, captivating, intriguing, interesting storyline. They will finally end their story. And that's what will happen at WrestleMania 41. And it can't get no better than that. Other than that, if it doesn't, it's going to get long and drawn out. And that is the last thing we want. And that's all I have regarding the Bloodline story continues. Civil War 2 coming. You guys let me know what you think of the whole scenario of the Bloodline being formed, the new formation of the Bloodline Solo, making decisions, ordered to him, and then a whole final boss versus tribal chief at a table. And we will get that. Soon to videos will pop up for Red Carpet Ring. First video will be predicting 2024 WWE Draft. The second video will be WWE WrestleMania 40 Night 2 main event. Until then, it is OUT.